Well, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making my predictions for the upcoming NXT PLE Heatwave, which is happening this Sunday at 2 p.m. Of course, it's right as my fantasy draft is going on from Edinburgh, Texas. But yeah, it's pretty much the gist of it. So yeah, I don't watch much NXT, so bear with me if this video is terrible. I apologize in advance. So that's about it there. I'm also going to be predicting the match order and how they're going to come in. So yeah, I'm going to get it wrong for sure because I'm not really good at that, but yeah, we're gonna try it anyways, cause why not? Let's add a little bit of I have no idea. I forgot the term for it, but I don't even care anymore. So yeah, the opening match I think is gonna be the triple threat, the title unification match between Zarya, Ren Sinclair, and Cully Armstrong. This is gonna be my first time watching Cully Armstrong. I know she won a match on Tuesday to get this opportunity, but I don't watch NXT that often. I watch occasionally, like when I want to, but I haven't really watched it in a while, so bear with me here. I haven't watched it since Great American Bash. That just tells you all you need to know. But yeah, this is my first time watching Kali, and I'm pretty sure I read a report that they're gonna drop the speed title, which that's understandable, I guess. So yeah, but I'm thinking the win goes to Zarya right here. I think she's gonna have a longer reign with that title. But that's pretty much all I have to say because, like I said, I don't watch, so I don't really know any other elements coming in. So yeah, give me Zarya for the first match right here. Next up you have here is the NXT Tag Team Championship between the Vanity Project versus Mall Born and Tavian Heights. I was wrestling with a few ideas before making this video. But yeah, Mall Born is having two matches in the same night, which is pretty interesting, I'll say there. I'm going to go with Mall Born and Tavian Heights to retain. There is an idea floating around. It just depends on which match comes first. If the NXT North American Championship comes first, maybe he retains that, then loses the titles. Or maybe he wins here, or they win here, and then Miles loses the title. Or, I don't know. It's a lot of dilemmas here, but I think I'm going to go with the simplest option, which is Miles Born and Tavian Heights to retain. I do think this is the night where he's gonna lose the North American Championship. I really do, but I don't think they're gonna lose those tag titles just yet. Maybe they do when they turn on each other, but I don't think he's gonna turn on him with still holding the North American title. I'm not too sure yet. Still a little bit of details I would like to work out, but I don't really know. But for now, I'm gonna make a simple choice and not try and go the hard route. I'm gonna go Miles Born and Tavian Heights here. So yeah, let's move on. So next up is Jada Parker versus Natty in a submission match. So, yeah, I think the answer is pretty simple here. I think Jada Parker is going to get the win. Natty's just there to put her over and make her look good, which I understand that. Could be a good match, too. I think Natty's pretty good at these types of matches. Yeah, that one good Natalia match per year, so I guess well, she's called Natty now, whatever. But, yeah, I think Jada's going to get the win. That's pretty much about it. Although, yeah, did she get called up soon? I have no idea. I really don't, because what else is there really for her to do? I think she's now a face, right? OTM is heel, so she can't go to Raw. But yeah, I do wonder. Oh wait, she has to go to Raw. Jey Uso's there. No, I'm kidding. But did she get called up after this? I have no idea. Did she go for the NXT Women's title after this? Maybe we'll see. I don't know. I still think Jada's gonna get the win. So let's not overthink it for now. I'm just gonna say Jada's gonna get the win. So yeah. All right, let's go. Next up, you got the NXT Women's Championship between Kendall Gray versus Kalani Jordan. I do think this is Kalani's crowning moment. She's been such a good heel worker in the past, year? I think she's been a heel for like over a year now. So yeah, she's been doing amazing work as a heel from what I've seen. I think now is the time to give Kalani the title. I mean, Kendall hasn't really had the longest reign, but I do think it's Kalani's time to shine right here. What does Kendall do? Do they already call her up? I have no idea, but I think for now it's Kalani's crowning time. Maybe they build a program further than Heatwave. We'll see. But for this match, I'm predicting Kalani Jordan to win the NXT Women's Championship. I've seen her work since 2023. I think she's done amazingly well. I think she deserves this, so I think they're going to give it to her. So, yeah, pretty cool. Let's move on to the fifth match. All right, the fifth match of the night, I'm pretty sure, because they have to stretch out the matches that Miles Born's going to have. Like, they have to keep it as far as possible, but this can't main event because the NXT title should main event, or is going to main event. I think Kendall vs. Kalani should main event, actually, because that looks like a better match on paper. But Zilla Fatu Bloodline Lore has to main event. I'm kidding. But I digress. All right, Miles Born versus Jackson Drake for the NXT North American Championship. I predicted earlier in the video that they're actually going to retain the tag titles, and Miles Born loses the North American title here. I think he's had a really long reign. I think this is where it ends. And I do think the Vanity Project, they're good heels. I haven't really seen much of them because, like I said multiple times in this video, I don't watch NXT, so Yeah, I think this is where Jackson Drake wins it. I think this is where his reign comes to an end. I don't think they're gonna keep double title Miles or whatever they call him. I don't think they're gonna have him with two titles for much longer. So I'm thinking he loses this title, but he's gonna keep the tag titles, or it could be the other way around. They lose the tag titles, but he retains this title. We'll see, but yeah, for now I'm gonna pick Jackson Drake. So yeah, pretty cool there. Now let's move on to the main event. And the main event being a fatal four over the NXT. Yeah, because look at the names in here. This is for sure gonna main event. Oh, why does this look low-key AI? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. Yeah, Grayson Waller, Cruz Montana. By the way, his better name is Mike Santana. Tony D'Angelo, and most recently debuted Zilla Fatu. Grayson Waller had that pipe bomb that got him into this division a few weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Mike Santana or Cruz Montana debuted the week before that. Zilla Fatu debuted the week after the Grayson Waller incident, or I think it's a couple weeks after that. And of course, you have the NXT champion, Tony D'Angelo. So yeah, this is the match where I just don't care who wins. I just want it to be a good match because I really do feel like all four of these guys can produce a really good match here. If I had to pick one, I mean, all the names, like, they all sound intriguing, but the most realistic option, I think, is Zilla Fatu. Yeah, I get that he just debuted, but I really do think they want to call him up as quickly as possible. So I think he's gonna win the title, have a decently long reign with it, maybe like 3-4 months with that title, and they're gonna fast check him as soon as he's done with that, because I do think he's going to the main roster very soon. I think by December he's gonna be with the Bloodline. Maybe by January, maybe by the Rumble, he'll be debuted in the main roster. So I don't see him sticking around for NXT much longer. But I do think they're gonna try and capitalize the momentum on him as soon as possible. So I think they're gonna give Zilla Fatu the championship here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that was a very logical assumption. That's the smartest I've sounded all videos, so that's awesome. So yeah, but those are my predictions for the upcoming PLE NXT Heatwave. I will be watching it obviously, so I can do a review on it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Everybody, thank you for watching. Happy Friday. Good night.